crowning energy, the underlying energy for today is the magician. The magician speaks about communication, being able to manifest. So this is speaking about a time being able to manifest as well. This is also talking about preparation, having everything that you need. So you already have all that you need to get what you want. You just have to be ready and go forth and get it. The heart of your reading is the Six of Swords. This speaks of travel, internal travel, or it could be talking about distance as being a problem. Some of you guys could be in a long-distance relationship right now, but it could be also this situation in regards to traveling. So you're wanting to go off and travel, or there is a situation where you have to travel internally to basically heal. Mourn, as you see, is quite a mournful card from what my mentor taught me. This is basically taking the time out to yourself to basically give yourself that break, if it makes sense. But this is internal travel. The Page of Wands is what you have crossing you. This basically says to me that there's some news. So perhaps you're traveling in regards to some news, or there's some news that you have to deal with internally. So you're retreating to basically get some solace, or seek some sort of calming energy within yourself. So this is basically in regards to to a message, some sort of news that has been received. Now, what you want, though, is to not feel stuck. This is the crowning energy. The crowning energy can be what you want, but it also could be what you're dealing with. And what you're dealing with is a lot of thoughts clouding your judgment, or clouding how you see things, and keeping you from seeing what's actually there. So your thoughts are kind of what's keeping you. It's keeping you feeling stuck. That's what you were dealing with. In the past, you had the Nine of Pentacles. This is about slow moving energy, but there's also meticulous and careful planning, and moving with strategy rather than with haste and impulse. So in the past, you were possibly moving really slow, or you were dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. In the present, you have the Star. So right now, you're healing, or you're able to manifest, or you are manifesting right now, because you do have the Magician in your underlying energy, which speaks of also manifesting. So perhaps right now you guys are manifesting. Perhaps some of you guys are probably healing. And in your future, you have a successful completion, which is the World. It speaks of an ending of a cycle, so you can go on to the next cycle of your life. So it could be love, it could be work, it could be creativity, it could be thinking, it could be all those things. It's just one gigantic ending of a cycle in your life, so you can go ahead and begin the next phase. Let's go ahead and pull some cards to get a better understanding of the reading. What is the Six of Swords in the heart of the reading? What is the Six of Swords in the heart of the reading? Six of Swords here, we have the Four of Swords. So this is definitely talking about retreating, taking a break. So you guys pretty much, went on a holiday. Pretty much is what it's saying. Taking a rest, meditating. Just go ahead and laying back. And it's in regards to some news. What is this news that came up? What news have they received in their love hearts? Oh my gosh. Alright. What news did you guys get? What is the Page of Wands? What card is the Page of Wands regarding to? What card is the Page of Wands regarding to? What card is the Page of Wands regarding to? The Emperor. Someone that's possibly quite controlling. Someone that's their way of the highway, quite stubborn as well. This also could be someone that is an Aries, because this does represent the sign for Aries. But as far as the characteristics go, if you're not dealing with an Aries right now, it could be someone that is that's very stubborn. Very very domineering in the way they are, or they're pretty much the one that's in control. So possibly had some news in regards to someone it has Emperor energy. What is the card in regards to the Eight of Swords and the crowning energy? What card is the Eight of Swords in regards to? That didn't make any sense. What card is in regards to the Eight of Swords in the crowning energy? Temperance. So moderation in all things, divine timing. So maybe right now, perhaps what you guys want, or maybe what you're dealing with at the moment, is trying to moderate and all things, but you're kind of feeling stuck in regards to all the things that you possibly have to moderate. This also speaks of divine timing, so you're feeling stuck, but it's but you have to pretty much be patient and get through these things. That's crazy. I think it's more moderated things. So there's a lot of things that you guys have to keep track of and make sure that there's a good balance of everything. That's what I'm going to say. But for some of you, it could just mean that you're overwhelmed or you're feeling stuck, but divine timing is coming. So you're getting help soon. In the past, you had the Nine of Swords. So to clarify, the Knight of Pentacles. So perhaps you were slow, but you were also stressed out and you couldn't sleep. You were moving very slowly and it was stressful. So, geez, that's not ideal. But good thing that is in the past now. What is the present? Speaking of, what are we manifesting? What is this hope in the present here? What are we healing from in the present? Death. So slow and gradual change. So perhaps you're manifesting change in your love life. Alright, what is the world in the future? 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 Okay. Wow. That's wonderful, guys. The Page of Cups. So the ending of one cycle and then someone offering love. It could also mean that you're beginning emotional growth. This speaks of beginning at an emotional growth, but I think this is offering new love, a new cycle. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. So to summarize your whole reading, the Magician speaks about manifesting communication and having everything that you need to do what you want to do. And right now your problem, the heart of the reading here speaks about traveling, taking this time out to retreat. But what's keeping you from wanting to going off and taking the time out for yourself? You have some news in regards to someone that's possibly very controlling in your love life, or someone that's very stubborn that you have to deal with in your love life. So it's in regards to to this person that's an emperor. Could be an Aries. It doesn't have to be, but it's definitely having to do with someone that's very stuck energy. And what you want, or what you're having to deal with right now in your crowning energy, is the Eight of Swords, which is a lot of thoughts making you feel stuck. It could be having to moderate everything, trying to put in the balance between everything that you are invested in regards to your relationship. You're having to always keep the balance, and it's causing you to overthink, or perhaps perhaps you are feeling stuck, and it's divine timing that will change that, or divine timing will kick in and help you. In the past, you had some you were slow moving, or perhaps someone in your love life was slow moving and it was stressful. There was some slow movement period possibly in the past. It didn't have to be you. It doesn't have to even be your partner. It could just be the environment. It could have been very slow, and it was causing you some stress. In the present right now, you're manifesting some change. So you're in the process of going through some slow and gradual change. But in the future, you have a successful completion with the possibility of an offering of new love, But for those that possibly don't see that love, it could mean, or that offer, it could mean the beginning of emotional growth. Because the pages are children as well. So if you're focusing on love, you're going to grow, and you're going to possibly flourish in your love life, or you're flourishing on how you feel. Now, the outcome for you is the King of Pentacles. So feeling more grounded. You could be feeling more grounded, or this could be someone that's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in regards to your outcomes. So someone could be coming into your life, or this is in regards to someone that's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, as far as the Emperor here, or it could just mean that you'll be leaving the situation feeling more grounded, being more set in yourself. And to clarify the Emperor, in the bottom of the clarifying deck here, we have the Two of Wands. So this is figuring which way to go, making a decision, being stuck at a crossroads. So you make a decision, and this is, you could be grounded based off of the decision, or you feel more grounded in which direction you feel like going into, since you are going to be getting this new cycle going in the future. Let's go ahead and pull some romance angels. Honeymoon. I didn't think about that. Traveling, the Four of Swords. You could be going off as a retreat together. This could be based off of a honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of a holiday time together. So this could mean that you could be going off on a honeymoon right now, since the Six of Swords is about traveling, it's about distance, and the Four of Swords is about retreat, taking a rest, taking a beat. And you could be in the the Page of Wands doesn't necessarily have to be news. It could also mean a beginning of something sparking, a spark of passion and excitement, with someone that you find that's very stubborn, maybe. Go ahead and pull a Wisdom of the Oracle card, and what you have here for you guys is a change in the wind. For those of you that recently got married, though, I forgot to say, congratulations, and I hope you enjoy your honeymoon if you guys are on one. But the change of wind is 12, so we're going to read that. Essential meanings: a sense that unseen change has been initiated. Preparation for a storm. Awareness that your plans are not on firm ground. Feeling a shift. Uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. The Oracle message: it's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change to want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The only thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation, as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay with the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. Relationship message: relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other, and stormy emotions and moods threaten to take on the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your own heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. What you need to be truly happy. Rest assured whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass.